Welcome back to part 2 of my Death Stranding complete platinum walkthrough. Yes, going through the full platinum, 100% trophies, and from this depot, I'm going to go to the terminal and take this next order. Yeah, Benjamin Rivera. Get through this dialogue. If you want to read everything, choose the left and right option. The bottom option is the last one you want to check to progress. Yeah, so that's the order. Order 005. Yeah, former geophysics research lab. Defeat the BTs near there. So put a prototype, MP bullets and the blood grenades in your backpack. Yeah, the grenades can go in your grenade pouch. And then once ready, yeah, take out 3 PCCs as well. Yeah, 3 of them. They're going to come in useful a little bit later. There is still a trophy for crafting every type of structure. There's not one for fabricating everything, but there is one for building everything. Right, once ready to go. Yeah, slop it all in your backpack, guys. Put it on. Have a quick sip of water if you need one. Or do a number 2 in the corner if you want to mark your territory. You know nobody's going to come here then trying to steal your goods. Yeah, so it's night time. Yes, Death Stranding 2 introduces the day-night cycle. Yeah, because now we are in Mexico. Yeah, Australia next. Yeah, we should get into Australia, or almost there, near the end of this video, guys. Well, at the end of this video, yeah, probably like a few minutes away from Australia, which is like the big region. And what I'm doing now is if you come in your triple S, and you come into your bridge link, and then friends at the bottom, you can press the touchpad, and if you press the touchpad, you'll create like a strand link, which makes it so you're more likely to see any structures or signs, pathing, anything like that, that player puts down. Yet you're more likely if you create a strand link with them. You can do it with only 10 at once. But yeah, quite useful. If you've got anybody on your friend list which is playing, yeah, form a strand link, then you're more likely to see their paths. So it's quite dark, but of course, because it's night time, I'm not going to increase my brightness. The reason being is because I still find it's quite tricky to read text sometimes behind some of the lighter terrain. It's a big problem with Death Stranding 1 when you're in the snow. It's really hard to see lost cargo beyond the hills because the text is white, and of course snow is white as long as you've not been urinating on it, and it's really hard to read it. But yes, I mean it's a bit better here, but it's still quite hard to read at times. So yeah, just be careful increasing your brightness. I mean even at default brightness, which is 5, I still have tricky reading text sometimes because it's behind something which is already light. So as we make our way up here, yeah, some rocks might start falling as there's a quake. Number 6 on the G scale. It's not too bad. Well, I thought number 6 was bad, but yeah, it's just a few rocks will roll down the hill. So continue up here. Don't get hit by them because they do hurt, especially if one lands on your big toe. Yeah, it knocked me down when that happens. We'll continue up here. We're going to do an aid request and get a trophy. You only have to do 1 for the platinum. I'm surprised actually because if this was in Death Stranding 1, it would make you do every single one. Same with the VR missions. The VR missions are pretty cool in this, remind me of Metal Gear Solid a little bit. But you only have to do 1. Yeah, I'm so surprised you don't have to do them all. I mean, we still have to bring every prepper to max rank. Maybe I thought that grind was enough. So this is where the aid request is. Yeah, so I'm going to put down a timeful shelter. So we've got 3 PCCs. I'm going to use one of them now. You have to build every type of structure at least once anyway. So this will be a timeful shelter out of the way. Yeah, so place it in there, guys, in that little area. Yeah, that is a aid request. And when you place it, you'll get a trophy. Yes, there we go. Helping people to connect. Right, once you've done so, equip your grenades ready. Now, you might want to make sure you're on a easy difficulty for this, because if not, BTs are a lot harder to kill. Yeah, it's a lot harder to kill in high difficulties. So I'm just going to get caught. Yeah, so I get the big BT to begin with, the big fish. Literally, yeah, the big fish. And on story difficulty, it will die with 3 grenades, as long as they're on target. Normally after 1 grenade, it will try to dive down and then come up underneath you or something. Well, not quite underneath, but close to you. It will dive down, you can't attack it until it comes back up. But if you're quick, let it get close, then quickly lob 3 grenades. That first one missed. Okay, I'm going to lob 4, just because 1 missed. But yeah, quickly lob 3 grenades, and I just got him with a 3rd one. before he submitted. I think I hit him in his little tail. Yeah, it landed right in the hole on the back for maximum damage. And once you beat him, guys, yes, you'll complete that part of the order. I'm going to grab all the crystals. You can't do anything at the terminal yet. I have tried avoiding this and running straight up the hill. You can't interrupt the terminal. You have to take out BTs first. So yes, grab all the crystals, of course. They don't weigh anything, and you can hold a infinite amount pretty much. So you always grab any large amount of crystals. You'll find like 1 or 2 spots along the way. It's up to you if you want to loot them. I'm mainly just going to be grabbing large clusters of crystals when I'm looting them. So yes, just carry on now up that hill, guys, to the research centre. Yeah, I've not had a strike on the first video, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe a lot of these tracks are not copyrighted. So if you're watching this and you're planning on streaming this yourself, yes, the first video, I didn't get any copyrights at all from the music. We'll see. Of course, there's a lot of different music in this game. But if you do want to know about that, just ask me in the comments and I'll let you know if that video has been monetized. And if it's not, I'll let you know what track made it demonetized, what track demonetized it pretty much. Yeah, I can let you know if you want. Just ask me in the comments. But I don't want to cut out the music. The thing with this is a lot of games, they let you turn off the music but keep on the sound effects, but in this you can't. I think it just cuts off all game music. I don't know, I might have to look at that. There's no option for sound effects, no slider, but maybe they're always on. Maybe when it says music in the settings, it just refers to literally music, and sound effects you just can't turn them off at all. I don't know, maybe I'll have to look at that. But yes, once up here, come over to the terminal. Of course, that's nothing to do with platinum, so don't worry about that. Yeah, so complete that order by delivering the prototype MP bullets. Now, your weapons can damage BTs, by the way. They couldn't before, even though it said in the description it works on most targets. Yes, doesn't mean BTs, it just means like human targets. Right, so another network online. Yes, firmware update. So we're actually going to use the weapons on the next boss. Yep, Alex Weatherstone. Yeah, blast from the past. Right, so down into the private room, story related. Yeah, a quick shower, guys, turn away because I'm about to wipe. I'm about to get out and grab the towel. That's it. Once I'm all dressed, you can look back now. Right, so in the private room, yeah, so there'll be a lot of cutscenes. Of course, I'm skipping through them. And I'm going to exit straight away. So you have to do is exit. So there's some emergency. So first, head over to the terminal. Do not go outside yet. Come over to the terminal and let's get ourselves ready. So remember, make sure you've got 2 PCCs on you, and you want to make sure, you might want to change your boots if they need changing. Yes, and take out 1 or 2 rifles. I took out machine gun because it has a longer range on it. Sorry, it's got a bigger ammo capacity. That's why I took it out. The ammo capacity is better. I think they do the same damage, but yeah, machine gun has a bigger ammo capacity. The magazines can hold 80. Yeah, like I say, change your boots if you need to, guys. You do not want to be running around in bare feet. Right, so get your weapon ready and head outside for a cutscene and then a boss fight. Yes, this one's got quite a few different attacks. Yeah, attacks are a bit more varied compared to the first game. Just keep shooting them to begin with. You're on slow difficulty, so it's not right. I mean, you might be, so not too bad. But this attack, it can be quite hard to dodge. The second slash will normally slap you with one side of the jaw first. If you just stand still, that will miss. But the second slap with the other side of his jaw, I normally run forward, so I fall off the bus or whatever it is I'm standing on. Then as I fall, it misses me by going over my head. But don't fall off too early, otherwise it will home in on you to where you are. And yes, just keep shooting him because you'll normally dive down. And of course, run out of way for his next attack. Now he's pretty much dead now, but something happens where he can't die in that animation. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much got no HP left. I'm just going to keep shooting him. Yeah, I think there's certain animations he can't die. You have to wait for the animation to finish. Like this attack, for example. So once the attack's finished, a few more hits, there we go, got him. Yeah, but if you let him hit you as well to begin with, he doesn't seem to dive down as quick under the tar. Yeah, so when I shot him, he dived down. Yeah, if you let him attack you, he won't dive down straight away. So you can almost attack him, kill him before he dives down. But yeah, so you get a trophy, guys, for defeating it. Right, so now it's daytime again. Going to grab all the crystals he dropped. Yeah, don't leave them around. They won't be there for long. I'm sure somebody else will nab them. Yeah, it's all gold and sparkly. Right, let's go and get the motorbike. Yes, up here we are going to unlock the bike. Or the tri-bike, I think it's called. Yeah, the tri-bikes, they handle better, I think. But the jumping isn't as good. Yeah, they don't jump as good. I'm going to start taking out some metals as well, because we're going to have the ability to craft a generator now and a bridge, and of course to craft everything they need crafting at some point. I'm sure you're going to craft loads of generators, but you're going to have to craft one anyway, because we've got a long journey to make all the way back to where we pretty much started. Yeah, back to that like little bunker in the mountain, all the way back there. But when we put the bridge down, we're going to actually try to put it down somewhere useful. Yeah, we're going to put it down across a river, and you can make the bridge larger or shorter. So we're going to make the larger one, but it will require more metals. Yeah, there'll probably be a smaller bridge to the side, like a little baby bridge, it will look like compared to mine. But if you put in a good space, of course, it's going to get you likes later as well. So try to put things down where they're going to be useful. Right, so over to here, I'm going to go into the private room. Yes, after cutscenes, we're going to go back up to the surface. Right, so yes, now we can craft a bike. We're going to do a VR mission as well, get a trophy for that. Like I say, you only have to do one, and I'm going to do the one which is like a tutorial. Most of them are similar to the Metal Gear Solid missions, but yeah, the one I'm going to do is like a tutorial. It will still count for the trophy. Yeah, it's like a melee tutorial. Yeah, we'll take the order first, just get ourselves ready to push on. Yes, take the order. Yeah, lose present. You want to put that on your chest. I don't need the rifle or the blood bag, and we'll leave them in the private locker. Same with the PCC. I've got 2 already. So we put 1 down, choose time for shelter. You want at least 2 more PCCs. You might want to take a 3rd one, guys, just in case. But yeah, 2 is what you need. But you might need some extra just in case you run out of your battery a bit slower than mine, because you're doing more exploration. Yeah, if you're doing more exploration, take more PCCs, because you'll need to keep your battery charged up. There are some nice new features now with the generators and stuff. If you upgrade them, they can like overcharge your bike, which is nice, gives them like 130% charge. Yes, a lot of the features they have better upgrades now when you do upgrade them. Whereas before all they really did was allow you to play music or something. So yes, you want to come to claim materials. So once you took the order, you're going to take out 400 metals. Yes, take out 400 metals. I know there's more, but just take out 400. That's it. Put them on your backpack or on your bike. Yeah, that bike I didn't actually craft. I took it out of the garage. It's an online one. Right, then we're going to come into VR, port a fundamental program, and take out the melee combat. Or sorry, perform the melee combat. Yeah, select the melee combat VR. Yeah, like I say, that's one of the easier ones. It's more like a tutorial. Some of the others are pretty cool. I did start doing one of the stealth ones. Of course, it just takes a bit of time. It's up to you if you want to do them. But yeah, come over to them first. Do a 3 circle combo. Yeah, just press circle 3 times. That's it. Then hold L2 and R2 to block. Straight after, press circle to do a counter. That will complete the counter tutorial as well straight after. Now hold L2 and R2 again. Press cross to dodge out of the way, like so. Of course, hold a direction. Then let go of L2 and R2. Go up to him, guys, press jump and circle to knee him. Now grab some cargo by holding L2. Run up to him, press circle to attack him. Now this is harder to do than on DS1, because on DS1 you'd lock onto him from really close. But now, it seems to me like you need to be further away for the cargo to lock onto him, for it to release. But yeah, follow the tutorial for that. Then take out strand, guys. Press R2 when a prompt appears when he attacks. Then press the button again shortly after to do a parry or finishing move, and you'll do that, guys. That's it. Complete that one already. Yeah, so that's all you need to do for the VR trophy. Yeah, I bet there's going to be loads of these missions. So imagine if we had to do them all. But yeah, for some reason you only have to do one. my first training session. Once done that, you can quit VR, guys, to go back up to surface, and we'll crack on with the orders. I've not done every single one yet. I mean, it might be possible that you unlock something really cool if you do them all. Yes, remember to keep an eye on all these SSS messages as well. Yeah, always check your emails. Yeah, I'm just going to call them emails. Basically, aren't they? Right, once you're ready to move on, get on your bike. Remember, you want 2 PCCs with you at least. And now we're going to bring these 2 other optional areas online. So that is a shelter. That's a shelter there. So that's where we're going to. So you want to kind of go up that hill. Yes, and I'm going to show you a different path in a second. Yeah, so you don't want to go down there. I'm going to come back in a second. I've got the hill mixed up. So I kind of realised now. So the path you want to take, because along the way you want to grab some cargo for the artist as well. You want to grab some lost cargo for the artist. So you want to come down here. This is a path you want to take near the side of the mountain. Yeah, you should find 2 pieces of lost cargo down there. There'll be a 3rd piece about here, and a 4th piece halfway up that hill to the shelter. Right, so come along here, follow my lead. Hopefully this lost cargo is going to be in the same place for you as it is for me. But if not, just keep an eye out for any lost cargo for the artist. Keep scanning. So down here it's normally 1. And now you can just hold triangle as you approach it and you'll pick it up automatically. Yes, hold triangle as you approach it and you'll pick it up automatically. Really nice feature, because I don't think that worked on Death Stranding 1. You normally have to almost stop your vehicle in order to pick it up. Now you can just hold triangle as you approach it and you pick it up automatically. So here is a 2nd piece of lost cargo. There you go, for the artist. That's lost cargo number 2. So continue down here. Yes, down the side of that mountain on my right, which you can't get up yet. Yes, this takes you back down to that depot from earlier. Yeah, I'm going to cut straight across here, just over that small hill, and there'll be another lost cargo just behind it. Again, it's for the artist. There it is. Yeah, grab that. I just want to get them online now, pretty much. Just bring on the coal network around that area. Yeah, and there'll be another one further up the hill. That's it, another lost cargo. And there's another further up here, guys. And then the shelter is just at the top. We're going to be coming back down here in a second. Yeah, so grab that lost cargo. Remember, just hold triangle as you approach him and you'll pick him up automatically. If not, you might destroy it. Just be careful. So from here, we're going to take more metals. So we'll take out 200 this time. We want 800 altogether. So we took 400 from that depot we're at earlier. We're going to take 200 from here and 200 from the next one. The next depot is actually quite hard to see on the map because it's hidden. It's got like invisible rocks around it. You know, like the post boxes in Death Stranding 1 had the mule post boxes had the illusion of rocks around him. Yes, there's some shelters like that now. So they're actually really hard to see on the map. So yes, give it all that lost cargo, guys. That bring it online. Of course, choose the bottom option if you just want to crack on. Choose top one if you want more dialogue. Right, so she's online now. Let's take out some metals. So go into fabrication and management. Come into claim materials at the bottom. And I'm going to take out 200 metals. We need 800 altogether. So that should be 600 now. Yeah, take them out. Take some time getting used to the menus when you've been playing a lot of Death Stranding 1. Because you don't have to really hold X no more. Now it's kind of like press X a few times to confirm and then keep pressing circle to back out. Whereas before it's just X or hold X. Right, so she's online. We've got the 200 metals. So now we want to come. You see that spot there? That's a shelter. It's hidden. That's a invisible rock. Yeah, there's a shelter hidden beneath there. So the way I'm going to take, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to follow the water. And down there, because it's more or less flat, it'll be easy to see the cargo and grab it along the way, the lost cargo. So this prepper is Bokka, B-O-K-K-A, I believe it's spelt. Yeah, so grab lost cargo for Bokka along the way. Yeah, you'll probably find about 4 pieces again if you take this route. So straight down the hill. Yeah, we'll go straight past that depot. If you want to pop in, you can do, of course. But all I want to do now is get to that next big region, Australia. You'll knock like a mobile like vehicle as well, a big vehicle, if you like a private room inside and stuff, which follows you around, which is pretty cool. Only within the Kyle network though. That's why you want to try to bring on everybody as you go through a game. Yeah, so I'm just going across this kind of like plain. Yeah, so you see that lost cargo there, the Boca. Hopefully it's in the same place for you as it is for me. Let me know actually if you're finding lost cargo in the same place. On my other account it was in the same place, but of course I'm taking like a similar path on every account, so it more or less works the same. If you're taking longer so you're doing side exploration, that might cause cargo to kind of reset. I'm not quite sure how it works yet in terms of when it respawns. And here is another piece of lost cargo for the Boca. That's cargo number 2. Like I say, I get about 4 altogether. So I'm going to continue down to the riverbed, the river, and then I'm going to follow it along to the east, I think it is. Yeah, there's that depot from much earlier. Yeah, so it's just up there. You see that green hill on the left, on the top left? That's where that shelter is. It's behind invisible rocks. So here's the third lost cargo for the Boca. Grab that one. And I'm going to jump across the river. I'm going to try and jump. Like I say, jumping is not, doesn't seem that great at the moment. Maybe I need to get used to it a bit more. And there's my 4th piece lost cargo. Yes, that'd be 4 pieces. You don't need 4. I mean, 1 might be enough. I just always grab 4 because there's always 4 on my routes. That's it. It all helps anyway later on getting more likes, and so you level them up more. We still have to raise everybody to max rank. Yeah, so look at that, hidden behind the rocks. I spent ages once looking for this on the map. Yeah, looking on the map on these areas that weren't online, and I could find the one for the artists. It's quite easy to see the artist shelter, but you can't see this one at all. I was looking everywhere. I was thinking, where is it? And that's why, because it's under invisible rocks. So there you go, almost got him 2 stars. Looks like he's been locked. Yeah, don't worry about pushing them up too high at the moment, because they might be locked due to story progress and emails and stuff. So some new boots I can craft. Right, now he's pleased and show me some new boots. Yeah, so bottom option of course to just crack on. So I'm going to craft them boots, put them on, and I'm also going to grab 200 more metals. Yeah, so trekking boots, that's it, put them on. Yeah, it should be a bit more kinder to my feet. Yeah, shouldn't be getting any bunions with these on, guys. That's it. 200 metals, take them out. So now you should have 800 in total. If you don't, all you can do is, when we go past this next depot in a moment, I'm going to be going straight past him and just kind of like waving. You can, if you want, pop down there and grab some metal, guys, from them if you want to. But yeah, I'm just going to be driving straight past. I've done what we need to do. I just want to bring these 2 online, get some metals to craft the bridge. Now I'm going to carry on with the story. Yeah, so head over here, keep an eye out for any generators. Yeah, so if you see, look at my battery bar now on the bottom left, you see it's got like a lighter, like green or blue colour inside it. A very small part of the gauge is like very bright green. That is your overcharge. And at the moment, you can overcharge 130%. So it gives you 30% extra charge. Of course, as you upgrade things and stuff, you'll be able to overcharge more. So yes, that's going to be a factor when it comes to getting around the map better later, making your battery last longer, upgrading your generators. I'm sure we're going to find a lot of online generators which are fully upgraded. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to be doing it. So yes, another triple S email. I'm going to read that. So now I'm making our way all the way back through the border area, security gate, and back up to our base in the bunker. So yes, if you need to pop into that depot, guys, pop down there and grab anything which you need. You still want 2 PCCs at least. We're probably going to have to put them down just on the way to the end objective where we need to go to. So you see that little baby bridge on the right there? I'm not going to put that down. I'm going to put a big daddy down. Yeah, so take out your PCC, select bridge, and when you hold it out, press triangle or square and it will change the length. You want to put down the larger one. Try to make sure the front of it is not blocked, because when you approach these you want a clear run. There's nothing worse than coming up to a bridge and there's all rocks at the front, so you can't even get access. You have to drive around them, then of course you lose a lot of speed. So put that bridge down, bring your bike a bit closer so that you can use all your metals when you open the menu. And which is nice now is you hold square to open the whole menu. Before on Death Stranding 1 it's options to open the upgrade menu and then square to open the terminal menu, but now it's all in the same one, which is nice. So yes, add all the materials. 800 metals is all you need. To be honest, that's quite hard to come across this early in the game. That's it, and that will make our really long bridge. That completes a bridge, so I've made one of them now. And yes, I'm impatient, we're going to jump across. Yeah, so hopefully that bridge is going to get quite a lot of likes because it's across a river. Yeah, so that's a good place to put it, guys. Get a bridge out of the way. So there will be some enemy types now. I'll be honest, I don't know how these attack because I've never stopped to see how. You can just drive past them quite easily. There's probably going to be a time later when we have to fight them, but yeah, right now guys, you can just drive straight past them. So go straight through the border. I mean, try to avoid them if you can. But you want to be quick, of course, to avoid all the gunfire. If you're on hard, they might be more aggressive, so just be careful of that. You might have to stop and fight then if you're on high difficulties, but yes, on story, you can just drive straight through. Yeah, there'll be a cutscene in a second and another quake. After this cutscene, you'll be off your bike, which get back on it and continue on them up that hill in the distance. Yeah, it's a little doggy robot. Right, so back on your bike. Yeah, so I'm going to go back up where we came down near the start of the game. Up this hill on the right. You can go up on the left if you want to, but you should know this path because you came down it earlier. If you follow my route through this first part of the game. Right, a pass. Yeah, after that warning, and my battery is about to run out, so I'm going to slow down a bit now. Yeah, so I could get out and build a generator here. But it takes about 10 or 20 seconds to put them down, doesn't it? So what I like to do is, if I don't quite have enough battery, I just go at normal speed because it makes your battery drain a lot slower. Once I get to the bunker, I park outside, then I put down my generator, then I go inside and then come back out. On the left is there's normally something you have to interact with, but you go down into your depot first, and then you come back out and you can head over to it. Yeah, and all I do, like I say, when I go downstairs, as I'm doing that, the generator has time to craft and to charge up my bike. And then we come back up, we put down a online sign, which will get us another trophy. Yeah, but we are near the end of the video. We're about to complete the next 2 episodes. Episode 2 is the longest episode, but I've got a really fast way to complete it. Right, so I'm going to put down generator, charge it up as I head down here. That's it. Make sure the bike is within range, of course. Yeah. I'm sure I've done it before. I think I have. I've had a vehicle run out of battery and put down generator to charge it up, but not close enough. And then it's not even charging it. And I've run out of PCCs as well. Yeah, so come down here, guys. And then the objective will update. You need to go back up and follow the tracks. But I'll show you where it is. But your bike should be charged by the time you come back up if you've done the same as me. So I'm going to put down an online sign now. It's up to you what one you put down. Just any online sign will pop the trophy. But I want to put one down for upgrading my structure. So I want somebody to upgrade my generator for me. So yes, I want to put down the one with the safe house icon. Upgrade request. Yeah, so for some reason it's not letting me select it. It does eventually, just takes a few seconds. I don't know why. Yeah, normally I can put it down first. I think it might be because I'm too close to the shelter, or maybe because the bike's there. But yeah, I put down that one, upgrade request, get a trophy, guys. Promising signs. Right, once you're ready, get back on your bike, drive over here. Don't worry, when you spawn next, your bike will be with you. So don't worry about leaving it over here during the cutscenes. Yes, head over here, guys, and interact with this, and you'll get a cutscene. I don't even interact, just approach it for a cutscene. There you go, you get off your bike automatically. And there you go, a bunch of cutscenes to go through. Yeah, I'll see you in about 2 hours time. Right, get a trophy. Lou, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Lou? Come on, wake up. Maybe we shook him a bit too hard. Yep, always be gentle. Right, so after that, you'll get control back on the mountain. There are BTs here now, but if you follow this way, you shouldn't find it too bad. Just be careful of the BTs. Yeah, if you stay on the normal path, they're normally just to the side of it. So you'll see them come on my screen. There's one on the left, another one on the right there. There's another one on the right. There's another one on the right just over there. But you keep running forward, doing your double jumps, like I say, follow the actual path and you should miss them. If they do start sending the tar after you, double jumps will cover ground quickly to allow you to escape. Right, now we are going to repatriate. Yeah, just press square and you do it automatically then. Yeah, just spam square. And now we are in the little mobile vehicle we have. Yeah, time to start a new journey. Yeah, nice quick way, complete episode 2. Yeah, episode 3, a drawbridge is next. Right, so from the private room. Yes, I am a little bit grey. Yes, you have to use the sink first. Wash your face. Yeah, only your face needs washing, of course. Everywhere else is clean. Yeah, so once you wash your face, you have to leave the room. Yep, a bit of few cutscenes, and then you'll be back in here, all nice and clean, guys. There we go. Right, now you need to check on Lou. You have to check on Lou. Then after that, you'll get the option to dye your hair. Come over to the mirror. That's it. Look at the cutscene, and then press the button to dye your hair. Then that's all you need to do. Look back at the door, guys, and press X. Go back up to the surface. That's all you need to do, guys. Wash your face. Yep, change your pants as well if you need to. Right, and up here, going to make a manual save. That'll be it for part 2. And we'll make our way into Australia at the start of the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on part 3 tomorrow.